My name is John, and I'm 21.
My name is Pat, and I'm 19.
And you are the singer and you're the drummer, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are currently on the Love Drunk tour, and how's that going for you?
It's going really well.
Yeah.
It's almost over, actually. We have 5 shows left?
6 or something, yeah.
But it's been really good so far. I think it's been this is the last one that we'll do for a while. So it's like a good way to kind of end the cycle, for sure.
There's a rumor you're going on a headlining tour in the spring of 2010. Is that true or false?
It is not true or false, I guess. We're gonna record a new album after this tour, and then after that we're gonna go on tour again. But we don't know yet if it's gonna be headlining or, you know. I know it's been too long. We've been on tour and we haven't done a proper headlining tour yet, so we definitely will in the near future. But whether it'll be in the spring or summer or fall, we don't know yet.
So you've been on this tour, these kind of tours, and you guys have done Warped and Bamboos and all that stuff. Do you prefer just a traditional tour or like a big festival type situation?
Well, that was like the first time that we've ever really done it. I think it was very beneficial, and the experience was great. But I'd much rather do a venue tour, like a club tour, personally.
How do you feel?
I agree. Concur.
So you guys switched labels. You switched from Fearless to Warner Brothers, and what was the big factor in making that decision?
It's just, I guess it's kind of like the natural progression. I guess it's kind of we need some more people to help us out, and it isn't even really like we're switching because everybody's still going to be involved, and it's just kind of we're bringing more people into our family.
We just feel like that's the next step that we need to take in order to take it to where we want to.
So on the deluxe edition of Can't Stop Won't Stop, there was the documentary, The Maine in Person, and what made you guys decide that that was the right thing for you to do?
It was Patrick's idea, but I think it's just it's a cool way to kind of give everybody like an inside view of everything that we've done since the start of the band. I think hopefully people found out a little bit more about us as people.
Yeah, and hopefully when new people hear about our band, they'll watch it. We put it on our MySpace, so people can watch it for free. You don't have to buy it. We want people to see it. I think the people that have been with us since day one probably know most of that stuff. But for people that just found out about us, kind of bring them up to speed and make them feel a part of us and all the rest of everybody else that listens to our band. So we're all one giant family who knows all the same things.
Exactly.
How hands-on were you with that? Did you do any filming or like the editing, or was it somebody else?
A lot of the shots from the earlier stuff, we all did that on the flip cam, actually. So it's a lot of it was personal, but we had a lot of help from Dan, our buddy, who's come out with us several times. But
he came out and filmed stuff, but throughout the whole editing process and basically like putting it together, we were all very hands-on and came up with all the concept and how it needed to be put together. So it was very, very, very much that we're proud of.
So you covered Pour Some Sugar on Me.
we did.
And you covered I Wanna Love You by Akon. When you're thinking about covers, what makes you decide, all right, this is the right song for us to do?
That's a tough question. I don't even know. I think for the first one, the reason that we did it was because we were going to be featured on a compilation. It was Punk Goes Crunk, but initially it was supposed to be for something else, and that fell through. So they at Fearless just came up with the idea of doing Punk Goes Crunk, and now with the new one, we wanted to make it make a way for people to associate to our band, even if they've never heard us, especially on Warped Tour. So we put that out and we played it every day because it's a song. It's a pretty universal song. Like if you don't know the chorus, it's by the second time you hear it, you can get it. So hopefully it's a way that people can attach themselves to us without even really knowing any of our other music. So
How do you guys feel about Twitter? Positively or negatively?
I personally don't like it, but
Yeah, I think it's just another, you know, there's so many social networks out there. I mean, they all kind of do the same thing.
I personally feel like it's just taking it to an extreme level where people are going to be so impersonal and go through information so quickly that it's not even going to be, you know, impactful. Like if you do something profound, it's not even going to make anybody excited because everybody's hearing about what Miley Cyrus did or whatever, or John Mayer or whatever.
And it's kind of all about what you post on there anyway. You know what I mean? Like it can either be really creepy or not. You know, just depending on what you.
I just try to be really obscure. Yeah, I guess it's as much as you want people to know. Yeah. I don't want people to know that I'm eating a turkey sandwich because I don't really feel like anybody should know that. You know, it's like not very. I mean, big deal. You know what I mean? Who cares if Kobe Bryant's in Subway? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's how I feel about it. I continue to post obscure stuff, so people get pissed off. So.
Do you want to or no?
Yeah, we all have one.
You all want
All five.
So when you guys are writing a song, what's that process like?
It's a long process. It starts off, you know, with whatever inspiration I have, and then it kind of evolves to the computer in GarageBand, and then, you know, if we're really excited about it, then we go sit down together as a band and figure out everybody's parts and stuff. So, and then eventually, hopefully, we record it and it comes out decent. But yeah, it's I mean that's I guess in layman's terms how it all works, but it's a little more complicated than that.
So who are your biggest musical inspirations?
But everybody has like, you know, those certain bands that they listen to all the time. But I don't know if a lot of our influences really shine through our music. Maybe lyrically, I really like Death Cab for Cutie, and I really like Tom Petty, and I like Neil Young. And some older stuff. My dad is a huge music guy, so he's always giving me new music. So I was kind of leaning towards the older stuff. But
Very cool.
yeah.
Who's your favorite band that you guys have toured with so far?
Oh man.
Just one.
Like musically or
As people, yeah.
As people, like who's the most fun on the road?
There's so many good people that we've met.
All
It's so
right,
hard.
It's
Top 5 or something.
Top
I mean,
3.
Top 3. Alright.
Rocket. It's so hard to kind of just narrow it down.
I mean, everybody's been cool in their own way, you know. And I mean, I think Rocket, we were friends with them before we were even in a band. So that, I mean, that's naturally fun. And then we'll say Good Charlotte just for the it was kind of surreal, I guess you could say, and they're just awesome guys and down to earth, and kind of something that we thought would be like out of reach to like go on tour or hang out with or be friends with guys like that, and then we were totally taken by surprise. But I mean, I think beyond that, it's kind of too hard to.
Dude, 303 Day Parade, like we.
Pretty much
everybody, yeah. It's been great.
Been a lot of big ones. What's your favorite city to play in?
That's tough.
Really like playing Chicago.
Chicago's great.
Philadelphia.
I love New York City just for the vibe.
There you go.
Arizona's always cool for us. Just, it's great to be home and play that. I'm always nervous when I play.
Yeah, I don't really like playing.
Yeah.
To be honest.
To all your families and friends, everyone come out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of a stressful show.
Yeah. California's always great. I mean, we've played so many places, it's hard to pick just one, but I mean, all those places are hot spots.